All right, guys, let's check it out. This is the 30th of January, so we're almost into February this year. I've been recording these a little bit faster, going through, trying to put it together for you. We'll see how I do. And let's see, I had a win. That was 108 from a $25. I got confident, lost like $200, I think, in the space of 3 or 4 days. I took second in a 27-player $10 tournament the other day. Do I bust? No, I do not. It finally worked out for me. And they had some draws for sure. So, I don't remember what my bankroll is. Am I at 800, 700? Late 700s? Early? I don't know. I was down 200, so if I went from 900 to 700, I'm getting close to 800 again, right in there. My goal, of course, is to break the $1,000 mark, and I think we'll do that probably sooner rather than later. I would say likely before the end of the year, unless I just go on a bender and get destroyed slowly. Pretty nice to wipe two guys out for their whole stack. Let's see here. Oh. Wow, that is not what I thought I was up against. They did not want to let it go. I almost feel weird watching this, like destroying a table this way. I pretty much got to massively screw up to lose at this point. This is probably a triple up. That's a bit more problematic, but I have such a big stack. What do you think? Think they got the ace? Uh, I'm pretty conservative on the bets. I mean, Queen Jack? Yeah, at this point, they're just irritated at me. Couldn't make a hand lose, apparently. And still have a flush draw. I mean, if he had a queen, he's got a call, right? Sevens? Holy moly, good mother of $9. Okay. Well, I don't feel so awesome now. I'm used to winning a bit more than that. There I go getting confident. Uh-oh. Do I call this? Oh, I'm feeling lucky. And did not work. It was $3, folks. Calm down. All right, 31st of November. Uh-oh, what do you do? I don't have a problem with that. We'll see what happens here. I mean, it improved. Do I think he had a 6 and he was sitting there or what? I don't think he knew what was going on. Weak ace X. I don't know, in some instances, like I'm having a harder time figuring out when you're on the big blind, when do you raise to limpers? All right. Not exactly sure what's going on here anymore, but okay. See, now I feel okay with this. Like, just like a bet, like you don't want somebody just limping in when you got ace queen out of position. But the other thing is, you can't prevent a guy from betting, or you can't prevent a guy from calling. Like, if they want to gamble, they want to gamble. Like, when I lost with a pair of aces in the last tournament I played. And I didn't slow play. I mean, it wound up being two-handed, all in. He had a pair of nines, drew a 9 at the river. But it's a weird scene because you don't want to play a pair of aces three-handed. It's too likely somebody's going to hit three of a kind, or a pair, or a two pair of something. Not really sure what's going on here anymore. I've made a small move at the pot. Um, I don't know if we're about to go to the final table and I'm trying to prevent people from calling. I am sitting here now wondering why the hell I just did that. If 21 calls with a pair of aces and I lose, well, that's just poker, I guess, but. Ooh. What did I say? And I bet you that was we were about to go to the final table. I guarantee you that was why I did that. It was trying to prevent, and it's like, well, if you got a pair of aces and a big stack, what are you gonna do? Fold? Hey, I want $1.89. And last day of January. Here we go. You have a decision to make there. Ace Jack three-handed is not a fun way to go. I'll allow it. You're short. You got nothing left. Hey, something held up. Correct. Unless he hits his ace. Or a 9. Okay. Hey, it worked. I went from stuff on a rock to top stack. Queens. Man, I got in trouble with queens. I had a tournament the other day. It was like, I think twice in a row I lost with queens. It really sucked. You see jam? That makes it easier. Oh, don't like that. Ooh. What do I do here? Do I just call? I feel a little better about it now. Now, what does he do? This is so strong. I think you just check. I mean, I don't mind me betting. That seems reasonable. Get a monster, man. Monster. I'm assuming this is a triple up. I think you got a call, but now what? And this sucks, but see, the 300 is just goading. The challenge is, what do I expect to come out of that bet? Like, he could have anything. Even if I hit an ace on the river, do I know I'm ahead? It was not a triple up. All right. I don't particularly like that with the flush draw for the clubs. Let's see what he does here. The 2 is just a brick. I mean, unless I had a pair of 2s. Yeah. Just so many air balls. There's certain situations. Um, yeah, I didn't like the 2000. I thought that was a bit much. Please have a pair of 6s. Don't let him draw to a flush. Please tell me he did not have hearts. I don't mind this. You got to run it scared now. This must have been like a 9-player tournament. Just a 9-handed. If he jammed here, I think you'd have to call. Got 11 minutes left. They jam, you call. If he jammed here, what I call, I think I think it's probably necessary. See what happens. And I think it's better to put him in. If he folds, I'll laugh. Now the 3 might do it. Ouch. That's a little rough. If he doubles up here, I deserve it. And he did not. Yeah, it was a 9-player tournament. Wow, 450. All of that $4. Good God. Excuse me. Queens, king, aces, ace, queen, ace, king. So many options. Yeah. This is probably because it was early in the tournament. You're willing to bust out. Yeah, I wouldn't even see the end of that one. It was over. He decided his AK was good. Ouch. That did not work out. Can be profitable. Just had a better hand that time. And we make it to February the 2nd. Hey, what happened? Oh, I must have switched. I must be multi-tabling. 7 minutes left. Tens is hard to see when it hits. Yeah, I was about to say I was hoping it didn't re-raise. See, it's hard to see, man. Ooh, that's a sweet hand because it's more than likely he's got an ace if he would have anything. And it improved. Man, unless he got a pair of aces. Please jam your whole stack in. And there's no flush draws. Could have queen jack. Yeah, it's not the whole thing. Maybe a little bit more than that. There we go. Makes it look like you're trying to hold out in case you got something left. Here I go getting myself in trouble. Because I got a pair of fours in early position. I could catch a third four. Well, you could. However, it's rainbow, man. Just call. I mean, he's got to know something's up, right? I think I could have played that better. Mm, so my first thought is like, ooh, three of a kind. And then I'm like, ooh, ace eight or some shit. Like, ooh, and then at least it's rainbow on the board. But uh, he's gonna fold, and you're gonna call, and you're gonna pray he doesn't have 8-4 or fucking ace eight or some shit. King jack. That was not what I thought was going on, but that worked out. Shows you what I know. Mm, the blind's so big, I think you're gonna have to call this, unfortunately. Do I fold here to like save face? I think we're getting closer to the money. Yeah, I think knowing what I know now, I think I might have called that. And you were suited. It's only about a 2% difference, but we'll see what happens. 2 minutes left. It must be that just this tournament. Like if he jammed again, what do you do? 30 your stack? Here you go. What do you do? You got to call. Come on, man. Something. Fuck. A pair of eights? Jesus Christ. Dude. Ugh. Apparently that was not it. A pair of eights? Good God. Gut shot, man. This is not particularly. So King Jack, King 10, like you hit a straight, but I mean, I assume I'm ahead. What do you do? 35 seconds left. This is it. Wow. It worked. Got nothing left. This is it. Yeah. I must lose right here. Oh, well, that didn't work. All right. Probably record another one here in just a minute. It wasn't too bad. We won just a little bit.